Oh, yo, what's good, guys? It's Gentleman here, and today's story time is sort of a look into one of those unsolved mysteries in my life, and I thought I'd let you guys in on it just for fun, because, yeah, that seemed like a good story to tell, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to hop right into the story. So today's story time takes place around, I don't know, a couple years ago, 3, 4, something like that, and it starts with my friend. Now, my friend had a huge crush on this girl. We'll call her Lori. And he's had a huge crush on Lori for a long time, like a really long time, like since elementary school, kind of long time. But she didn't really reciprocate those feelings, so to speak, is how we'll put it. And so my friend had this big elaborate plan at one of our school dances that was coming up, that he was going to do this whole grand gesture to ask her out, or ask her to dance, whatever it was, maybe both, maybe not. But that was his plan, and I'm just kind of there like, all right, man, she's not interested in you, but like, do what you're gonna do. And he was a firm believer in whatever anyone else said. He didn't really care. He was just going to do what he was going to do. So it was whatever. It was going to be something. But what ended up happening is he never actually ended up doing this, cuz I guess maybe someone overheard him or something was going on, because there was later on I got a text that night from a girl who was friends with Lori, saying like, Lori's really confused about that note you left at her house. And I'm like, what? What note are you talking about here? And so she tells me, she's like, yeah, there's a note at Lori's house saying that someone took care of the whole situation with your friend. We'll call him Harry, like the whole situation with Harry. I've mentioned him before. And that if she ever needs help with him again, to call. And it had my phone number on it and said like, yeah, they called it, and it was my voicemail. I'm like, no, guys, I'm not the smartest person around, but I'm also not an idiot. If I was trying to leave an anonymous note, I wouldn't put my own phone number on it, because I'm fully aware that has a voicemail with my name, and even if my name wasn't on it, it's my voice. So I'm not that dumb. And said like, yeah, the note's like marked with a spider logo. I'm like, spider logo? Like, what am I, like Spider-Man or something? And it was just an overall weird situation. And so I spent time thinking like, okay, who did this? I have no idea who this is. And, it's just a whole long process trying to figure out like who left this note at this girl's house. Because like, it wasn't me, guys. And I don't know what's going on here, so I spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out who it is. I got my theories, because like the only reason I care about this is I don't want my own name dragged through the mud, because I had nothing to do with this. But yeah, I kind of bounced my theories all around, and eventually I contacted Lori herself. I'm like, look, I have a few ideas as to who this could be. And she's like, oh no, it's all good, like I already know who it was. And long story short, she thinks it was me, and I'm pretty sure to this day still thinks it's me. But I kind of stopped caring, like not that long after this whole thing took place. So it really doesn't matter if she still thinks that, which I'm pretty sure she does. But that's not even the weirdest part of the story, guys. The weirdest part is this next part, where a while after the fact, I look out my window one night and I see this guy dressed in like one of those yellow spandex morph suits and wearing a tuxedo. Like he was like yellow Slender Man or something. And I see him standing out there just staring at me in my, like directly up at me in my window. And I'm on the second floor of my house. So I was definitely intentional. And then after I stare at him for a while, he just takes off running. So I actually like do what I can to like get out of my house quietly and not wake up my family and like try and chase this dude down. So I'm like, what is going on here? But I end up losing him, and I don't end up catching him. But I find a note that he dropped on the ground, and it had like a spider logo on it. It was like the Spider-Man Homecoming one. Like, I don't know. And it was just super weird. And it was just like this code that I had to decode. And it was so weird. It just led to this really long, like bunch of codes, go here, look for this. And it was just a really long puzzle. And I don't understand what that was all about. But yeah, I still don't even fully believe this story whenever I tell it to people. It's just crazy. And like, I still have no idea who the man in the yellow suit was, but I'd like to know. I don't know. So yeah, that's just kind of a funny story for you guys. Moral of today's story, don't leave notes at people's houses with your phone number on it, which I didn't do, but someone did, and now this whole situation's a thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Leave a like if you did, and maybe I'll do a part 2 sometime soon of the whole long puzzle thing if you guys are interested in hearing about that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing that, and maybe I'll do it. But otherwise, I'll see you guys later.